Yo, what is it? You already know what it is, man. This is your boy Levon. Just coming back one more time, man, just to say what's happening, to give y'all some fresh word, to give y'all some fresh encouragement. You dig? So, before we get into today's topic, let me say first, please like, share, and most important, subscribe. Share this video out. Let everybody know that new content is up on Levon Says, and please, by all means, leave a comment down below. All right, so let's get into it. So today we're going to be talking about being intentional in everything we do. Being intentional in everything you do. Okay, having intent. All right, and the reason why we're going to be talking about being intentional in everything we do is because our Father was intentional in everything that he did. So it would behoove us, since we are made in his likeness and in his image, that we also be intentional in everything that we do, whether it be who we talk to or who we interact with, whether it be where we place or spend our finances, or whether it be how we serve each other. Okay, you ask, why be intentional? Well, because whether you believe it or not, you have a motive behind every action that's spoken or unspoken, by every deed that's done, whether it's seen by man or in the dark. Everyone has a motive, okay? It just depends on whether your motive is good or bad. Now, you might say, what is a motive? Okay, I'll give you a definition. The definition of motive is the causing or the being or the reason for something. A reason for doing something, especially one that's hidden and it's not obvious. Specific reasoning, purpose, or cause. A mental goal that fuels, feeds, and drives intent. Okay? Some examples of motives are gain, right? Gain can be a motive, whether it's personal or business. Gain is a motive. Okay? Respect is a motive. Wanting respect from your friends, your peers, your co-workers. Praise can be a motive. Wanting praise, wanting to be praised for your work or something you did or something you said or something you didn't do or say. It might have been something you stopped from happening, or could be something you caused to happen. But praise can be a motive. Another motive can be acceptance. Want to be accepted, right? Love is a very strong motive, right? Trust is a motive, okay? Wanting to be trusted, wanting to gain someone's trust. Revenge is a motive, okay? Pain is a motive. It can be a real motivating factor of why you do what you do and say what you say. Wanting someone else to understand your pain or feel your pain or be able to relate to your pain. Okay. Hurt can be a motive, and etc. There can be many things that can be motives. Just know that everyone, and I mean everyone, has a motive. An action, whether it's spoken or unspoken, everyone has a motive. Okay, so let's get into intent. Intent, the definition of intent is something that's purposely done, willful knowledge of, previously decided, preconsideration, ending in conclusion. On purpose, right? It's not accident. Things that's done with intent are done on purpose. They're not accidents. They're pre-considered, ending in conclusion. They're purposely done. Intentions are willful. Intentions are willful knowledge of whatever you're going to do. Okay? Intent is on purpose. Everything we do should be with intent. It ought to have purpose, and it ought to be on purpose. Okay? I'll give you some examples of intent. Let's take our job or our work, for example. Okay? We're intentional in our duties and in our responsibilities, whatever they may be. We're intentional of being on time. We're intentional when it comes to clocking in and clocking out, whether it be on lunch or just in and out for the day. We're intentional when we apply for vacation or for time off. You know, these things we purposely and intentionally have willful knowledge of in our deciding to do, right? Another example is children or kids. We intentionally clothe them, feed them. It doesn't matter what or how much, right? We nurture them, we instruct them, we spend time with them, you know, in whatever activity it may be, whether it's homework or whether it's sports or, you know, whether it's music or, you know, some kind of activity with our hands. We have to be intentional when it comes to our kids. Another area of being intentional is where our mate or spouse or boyfriend and girlfriend comes into play, okay? Whether it's their interests or their likes, what makes them happy or angry, what makes them laugh or makes them cry, okay? Whether it's conversations that we engage in, or whether it's time that's spent, or whether it's money that's invested, okay? For whatever it may be, or whether it's future goals, for moving forward with whatever plans that you may have, you know, collectively together or as individuals, you know, in your gathering information about, you know, what that person likes or doesn't like, what makes them, you know, happy or sad, laugh, cry. In that gathering of information, you're being intentional about it. You're asking certain questions and you're looking for specific answers. Why? Because being intentional is important to meeting your goal, right? Things usually that are done without intent usually fail or don't go anywhere because the motives were wrong or the motives didn't come from a good place. Now, you can have motive and not have intent. Okay, what I mean by that, what I mean is you can be motivated to do something. You can have a motive in your mind about what it is you want to do and why you want to do it and how you want to do it, but yet you don't have intent, meaning you haven't made the final decision to move forward with that motive. This is why you often hear people say, well, they had good intentions, but nothing came of it, right? People can have good intentions, meaning they have decided to do A, but A fails because their motive behind A was not pure and it wasn't right. You know, unfortunately, when one's motives aren't pure and right, unintentional things happen that weren't meant to happen. And we'll cover unintentional in another video. Okay? So listen, God was intentional when he created us. He was intentional in creating us. Okay? In his image and in his likeness, giving us power over his creation. Okay? He was intentional by redeeming us through Jesus' blood, his son. He was intentional. He's intentional by continuing to bless us, by continuing to keep us, by continuing to preserve us, by continuing to establish us. It was from the beginning, and it's remained so even until now. even until the end of this age, which is to come, God's intent is for us to worship, to trust, and to depend on him completely. It always has been. Let us also, like our Father, be intentionally loving toward each other. That's what he intended us to do. To love him, to worship him, to praise him, to honor him, and to love one another as we love ourselves and as he loves us. So he's intentional in his actions and in his deeds and in his words towards us. We too need to be intentional in our actions and our deeds and our words toward him and toward each other. You dig? So this is your boy Levon, man. This has been your Monday motivational message. Please, again, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification button so you'll always be notified upon my next video upload. All right. Leave a comment down below. And please remember Lamele E. Love, uplift, motivate, inspire, learn, laugh, encourage, and enlighten. This is your boy Levon. Please go check out my other, my other page on Instagram, Levon Says. You can check out my Facebook at Orlando Bruce. You can check out Lamele E Facebook page at Lamele E LLC. That's LUMILLE LLC. So check out my pre-launch videos that's going on with the We Can Unify 2020 11/3/20. Get your pre-orders in. The site is up, and go and get your shirts, man. Support Lamele E. All right. Remember, love, uplift, motivate, inspire, learn, laugh, encourage, and enlighten. This is your boy Levon, man. One love, and I'm out.